Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are in for a treat. I have a special guest. The Silver Joker himself is appearing on my channel today, and I think you're going to enjoy this interview. Now, hey, if you are a big fan of the Silver Joker and you just happen to be coming this way to check him out on my channel, and you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the conversation, please hit the like button as well. Sit back and enjoy. T. All right. Hey, Silver Joker, thank you so much for joining me on my little channel. It's a great honor to have you here with me today.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, this has got to be a little bit weird for you because you're usually on the other end of the interview.
Not too many people ask me to come to come to their channels. That's quite all right, though. I enjoy seeing everybody else anyway. That's good.
I've got a whole host of questions, and if it's okay with you, I am just going to rattle them off to you.
Hey, man, I'm going to be as open and as honest as I can. So let's get at it.
Now, it feels a little bit like to me, like I am a guy with a little cable access TV show, and I'm about to interview a big star like Denzel Washington or something like that.
Goodness, man, my wife would love to hear you say that, but
well, everything that Denzel does is great.
That, man, thank you.
So, hey, I've got to ask you a coin shop question. I know you like to go into coin shops just like I do. What is your mental list? Your 1, your 2, your 3, your things that you're really looking for as you walk into that shop?
See, to be honest with you, I go down the field to look and see if he's got unique things. Mm-hmm. You know, something that a little unique, maybe something vintage, maybe something kind of out of the ordinary. The first thing I do when I walk in there is ask him, does he have anything new? Anything new? And usually he knows what I mean by that, by meaning that something kind of out of the ordinary, not an eagle, not a maple leaf, something new. Like, I don't know if you caught my last video, but he had them that 1.7 ounce Volkswagen van. But that kind of stuff is what I'm looking for when I go into his shop. And really, it's just to get a feel of the environment around stacking silver. I mean, that's really the main reason I go to his shop, to buy silver, of course, but also to kind of, you know, pick his brain about, you know, silver stacking and how I can better my stack.
Okay, so you walk into Phil's with an open mind.
Yes, absolutely. Open mind. I mean, I'm going to buy, when I go in the shop, I'm going to buy something. Put it that way. I'm going to buy something, and he never disappoints.
Now, Joker, you are a big-time silver stacker. You stack a lot of weight. Tell me a little bit about some of those things that some people call guilty pleasures, those things that you walk into the shop and you just know you have to have. They're not necessarily the best for stacking weight, but you've got to add them to your collection.
Well, I tell you right now, I'm like a heavy-duty Eagles fan. I mean, I love the American Silver Eagle, and it doesn't have to be an eagle from the mint per se. It can be a copy. It can be, you know, some of the private mints. They have their eagles that they make, the 5 ounce, and you know, the half kilo, the 100 ounce, those kind of things. If I walk into a coin shop and they have like a kilo eagle, my eyes are going to light up, and I'm generally not going to leave it there because usually the price is not too out of my range as far as what I'm willing to pay to get it. Now, I have had to leave some behind because the price just, you know, didn't fit. But those are the kind of things that I really, really, really enjoy coming across. So those are really the ones that I go for. Anything Libertad, I'm all into Libertad. If I go into a place and I see Libertads, I usually don't leave them behind. And those kind of things. I mean, those are the things that I really go for when I'm in a coin store.
We've got that in common, my friend. Have you noticed how hard they are to find these days?
Yes, I have noticed that.
What is your biggest success as a stacker?
Wow. That's a good question.
And just so the audience knows, for your benefit, guys, I did not give these questions to Joker ahead of time. So he's being a great sport and just letting me fire question after question here.
This is fun. This is fun. I love this. Okay, well, that's a hard question. One, because, you know, the journey is ongoing. I think the biggest successes is not so much a particular silver round or coin or whatever. It's the insight or the revelation that I come across as I'm stacking.
Mm-hmm.
And the main one is not to focus so much on what a piece costs
Mm-hmm.
in as much as what it can do for me in the future. What's
Okay.
that mindset? Once I got that mindset, when I got away from the actual monetary value of physical silver and got into the actual personal value of physical silver, that changed everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
So now I don't get so caught up in spot price and all the negativity, because whenever you think of spot price, it's always a negative thing, because it's
Yeah.
always a duel. It's always a battle between spot price and premiums and those kind
Mm-hmm.
of things. And so once I've pushed that to the side and just focused on the ounces and what they can do for me, that really did open up a whole new way of stacking for me.
I love that answer, Joker. And in some ways, I feel kind of bad for some folks who have given up on stacking just simply because they are hung up on those premiums. It's like a matter of principle for them. They will not purchase silver because the premiums are $5 over spot for generics these days, or whatever it is in your particular area, but they're higher than they used to be. And some people are just not adding to their stack, even though silver spot price is low now. And I just kind of wonder if they're missing out on a big opportunity. Maybe someday premiums go way down, but by the time they do, maybe silver will be over $30 again.
That's true what you said about the premiums and the $5 over spot and that kind of thing, and it's kind of being a deterrent. But I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, 5 years ago, people were complaining about the premiums then. And when silver was $5 an ounce, or $5.50, or whatever it was in the year 2000, I guarantee you people were complaining about the premiums there as well. So it's relative, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
to where we are now. Things are a little bit tough right now with the economy, so I can kind
Mm-hmm.
of understand that premium is going to hit a little harder
Yeah.
than it did in the past. But the premiums are always going to be there. They've always been there, but the physical silver, the actual weight of that silver, has prevailed in as far as the value that it represents. It's going to give you access in the future that not having it won't afford you. And
Right.
so if you just change that mindset and get away from how much the premiums are and focus on what that silver is going to do for you, because you can just put your money, I mean, nobody's stopping you. You can put your money under your mattress or in the
Mm-hmm.
bank or whatever, and you can keep it that way. But I guarantee you that it's going to be the buying physical silver with it is going to be more beneficial to you financially in the future than if you just held on to those fiat dollars because the premium was too high.
Hey, I am with you 100% on that. And listen, I don't want to tell my viewers what to do, but as for me, silver stacking has been a huge blessing to me. I've been able to save like never before. And the key is, for me, saving consistently. And again, that's not something I'm naturally good at, but stacking has changed my life and made me into a good saver.
And that's
Um,
important. What you just said there, if I may, real quick, what you
sure.
said there is really a very important thing: consistency. You become consistent in stacking it. Then once you decide that this is what I'm going to do and this is what's going to be beneficial for my financial future, then when you build that habit and when you build that consistency, then it'll be easier to weather these hardships.
Earlier today, I interviewed Stormy from Empire Precious Metals.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he did something very bold recently. He finally broke down and did a face reveal. Joker, can you see any point in your future where you might do a face reveal?
Well, I'll tell you this. I have a face for radio. I'll just go ahead and put that out there right now. I have a face for radio.
Oh, come
No,
on.
but seriously, seriously, I mean, I really don't know. There's not really a reason why I don't.
Yeah.
Because it's just been tradition. When I first started stacking, that's how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
The stackers didn't reveal their faces,
Right.
and and a lot of it, I guess, was this pseudo fear of being somebody identifying you and being able to go where you are and kind of mess with your stack. But just quite as kept, my stack is not at my residence. I keep some there, but the
Mm-hmm.
majority of my stack is elsewhere. And I'm sure a lot of people are that way.
Hey, was there any other topic that you wanted to touch on while we've got this opportunity to chat?
Well, I'll tell you something. I really enjoyed the last video you posted, man. You know, I'm an Englehart fan.
Oh, yeah.
Not a real big fan of bars. I mean, you don't see a lot of bars on my channel. I have some. I have
Uh-huh.
a few 100-ounce bars. I mean, I have my share. I guess I should say. I like big pieces of silver.
Mhm.
But you know, he told me in that video he revealed something that I wasn't really aware of. But he said he said something about Johnson Matthey that changed their name at some
That's
point.
That's right, Joker. It was Johnson, Matthey, and Mallory back in the day when they first got started, and eventually they changed to just Johnson Matthey. But I'll tell you what, you and I have this in common. We like to go into coin shops. We like to learn, and there's every trip into a coin shop is an opportunity to learn.
Absolutely.
Hey, Joker, as we wrap up here, I just wanted to express my gratitude to you. It's been a real treat for my viewers to have a chance to listen to you and learn from your wisdom and your experience. And I'll tell you what, in my book, you are one of the absolute heroes in the YouTube silver stacking community. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, look, I appreciate that. And, you know, I really don't see myself that way. I mean, that's just, it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, hey, I'll take that. I enjoy being on your channel. I enjoy your channel. I watch all your videos. You know, I'm all about the local coin store, and your channel really brings that to me in a real big way. And I appreciate that. And your channel is just growing and I love it. And, you know, I just appreciate you inviting me on here, man, and just taking the time to talk to me. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, well, you have a good one, buddy. And I'm already looking forward to doing this with you again.
Thank you very much.
Hey, special shout out to my channel members. They make the trips that I make to the coin shops that I visit possible. T.